Yes. Let's get started, man. Welcome to the show. This is Reggie for Bet on Yourself Media Sports, man. There's a lot going on around the Philadelphia Eagles, even though we're in our bye week. It's a lot of different topics that I want to touch on. Things that I'm hearing out in the social media. Jihaad Campbell regrets being an Eagle. I'm hearing and so forth and so on. But we're going to touch on that, and we're going to touch on quite a few other things here during this day, man. But first and foremost, before we get started, thank you for joining the show. Hit that like button, hit that subscription button. If you rock with the Philadelphia Eagles and me, let's go. Let's get to it, man. Well, yeah, I've been doing some things around the sports news today, and man, I got some news about Jihaad Campbell. Now, Jihaad Campbell, as y'all all know, was a rookie acquisition for the Eagles, just drafted this year. Came in with high expectations for the Eagles organization. Um, Came in and is heard that he did very well during the preseason, and he had a great camp. Up until this point, the rotation that I see for myself with the guy has been very good, and I can't see why there's a major issue going forward. Excuse me, with that uh, Jihaad Campbell. Now, Jihaad Campbell, to me, he's been getting the ample, the reasonable amount of snaps. I don't know the full details on how he's working out at practice, but I heard that from somebody that he was not satisfied with the defensive play calling and the rotation. So, there we have that part about Jihaad Campbell. Now, Jihaad Campbell, as y'all all know, man, he came from the SEC, great player. Alabama came out of that school. Came out of college injured, wasn't expected to even be playing as soon as he did get on the field. Came through that obstacle very well, and I think he has nothing but upside. I believe this kid has a bright future in front of him. I don't know what's really going on. I'm just reporting some of the things that I heard, and I'm just giving you my opinion about what I think. I think the kid's fine. I think some of them vets in the room will grab him up, get him back under the tutelage, and reel him back in. Now, if that's the case, I don't even know if that's the case. You know what I mean? So I just want to let that be known. I don't even know if that's really the case. What's really going on? So I don't. Let's clear that up, right? First and foremost, I'm just going by from the news that I've seen. So I wanted to speak on it because I think, I think that that's a major topic that needs to be discussed. I really do. I think it's something that, if it is going on, then along with all the other situations that we got, and we'll get to that, the AJ Brown thing. I really don't talk about AJ Brown on my platform because I think it's not necessary, because I know a lot of the other content creators, they hold a high regard in that situation, or the matters of what he doing. So that's their deal. But my deal is just here, getting the news out to y'all guys, for what I feel about what's going on, and hey, that's where I'm at. So what I'm going to say to y'all is this: I think the situation with Jihaad Campbell, this too shall pass. I don't think it's nothing that's going to really hold up to be much of anything at all. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be really much at all. I think he's just a young guy. Wants to play, wants to display his talents, and he feels like he should be getting more opportunities than what he actually is. I can get that. Anybody at his caliber wants to show what he can do, what he can prove himself to the team and to the other people. So I think he's gonna be fine. I'm not worried about Jihaad Campbell. I think, like I said earlier, that the other players in the locker room, the veterans, they'll either gravitate to him or gravitate away from him. So because they don't want to be involved in whatever it is going on, if it's to that point. Now let's switch topics, man. Let's talk about something that really is worth talking about. How about Tank Bigsby? How about this Tank Bigsby guy? We brought this Tank Bigsby guy in, man, and I think this guy here, man, is really going to be somebody that is going to help us out down the stretch. I felt that this guy was not used right away in the right way, as we bring him in and put him on the punt team. I didn't see no reason why they even tried to just put him on the punt team. The punt team to me for him was not even something that they should even try. I don't think they even should have tried that. But it was a need at the time. He felt like he gave him a spark because he does have experience in doing it. From what I've seen in the past, from some of his footage on him, he did do it and did a fairly well job. But what about the runs he had yesterday? The runs he had the other day was just outstanding. I mean, carrying 3 and 4 players, tackles on his back. You know what I mean? Relentless runs, 10 yards a pop. You know what I mean? 8 yards a pop. I mean, I think the Eagles found their backup to Saquon Barkley and him, along with the old man Dillard, too. I think he's still going to be a viable part. You still got Shipley doing his part. Shipley had a great day. Special teams. Everybody, all 3 phases contributed to this past win. And what I like most about the whole thing is it was like a balance, not so much balance, but it was a balanced attack, and everybody as a unit and cohesive, they got the job done. The coaching staff did a good coaching staff, did good coaching. The players did their jobs on the field, and it all worked out. Now, is there some things that we left on the bone? Absolutely. There's some things that we left on the bone, and I believe, without a doubt, we will get that straightened out. I have no doubt in my mind. I mean, there's always room for making corrections. And there's always going to be a game, there's going to be some footage where corrections could be made. So that's not without being said. So that's another topic that I wanted to go through. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I am your friend Reggie from Better on Yourself Media Sports. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy. But now, going with that being said, let's go to the Jalen Hurts deal. Let me run over here and Jalen Hurts, what he's been doing. What he got? 15 touchdowns, 1 interception so far this season. Now there's reports, or there's commentators, journalists, what you want to call them, radio people saying that Jalen Hurts they still don't want to give Jalen Hurts his just due. For whatever reason it is, they just don't want to give Jalen his just due. So, hey, look, I'm like this, man. If your eyes can't see what you see in the production of Jalen Hurts, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. The performance on the field, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's not too much really to base that off of, except for the way you play on the field and win games, not just play, winning games. So winning the games in the fashion that he's been winning, threw for three more touchdowns this week. I mean, and this was without A.J. Brown, wasn't in the lineup this week, so he had to use Dotson, Goddard, Smitty. You know what I mean? These guys got the job done. So I don't know what everybody's all antsy about. I think Jalen is who he is, and I'm going to say this here too. You know what I mean? And this is from a good friend of mine that I like to listen to his commentary, and he made a valid point. And I said this earlier in the season, not just from him. I said it myself, but he just reconfirmed what I had said earlier and beliefs of what the Eagles were going to look like this season, this 2025 season. It wasn't going to be pretty. It wasn't going to be pretty. And, with the injuries on the offensive line, I mean, the non-calling offensive coordinator that didn't have the experience, okay? Then the shenanigans with A.J. Brown, the defense, corners getting burnt on that side of the ball. Pacific players, y'all know who they are. We ran into all those different obstacles, but yet we're 6-2. and still in charge our own destiny moving forward. Now Saquon Barkley, beautiful game. First game he had over 100 yards, 150, catching the ball out the backfield. Great job. Great job. Great job. Got a little dinged up with a little groin. We got the bye. He'll be back. He'll be ready. And like I mentioned on earlier, Tanks Bigsby, we got him. If he can keep up that performance, we're set to go with the backs in the backfield. I mean, so we got Diller, we got Shipley, we got Bigsby, and we got Barkley. So I think those four right there, the combination of how they use them, getting them in and out the game, giving these guys ample time to do their do on the field, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine in that area. The only other area that I'm really concerned about is our offensive line with the injuries we got there. But now with the new concept of the offensive line, the way they did their blocking schemes this past week against the Giants, that was a beautiful thing to see. And as you seen how it worked for Diller, I mean Bigsby, and you seen how it worked for Saquon, getting through the holes. You know what I mean? Because prior to that, they was getting tackled in the backfield. But Saquon was getting tackled in the backfield. Didn't have no lanes to run through. Had no options. So I think whatever that scheme is they use against the Giants, keep doing that. Keep doing that. You know what I mean? Special teams, get them their shot out. Shipley, getting field position for the offense. You know what I mean? Great job with that. You know what I mean? Great job with that. I liked all that I seen with that. I liked the whole thing. All that was perfectly done. I liked all that, man. That was very, very, very well put together. However, we need to keep it up. We need to keep it up. That's the main thing. We can't be 1 week wonders in doing what we're doing. We gotta keep on doing what we're doing. We must keep the ball rolling now. Like I said, we go to this bye. So now the other topic I want to go over to is what is Howie playing during this here bye week and the trade deadline coming up. What do you believe Howie should do, or do you believe Howie's going to do, or what? Tell me what y'all think down in the comment section. Give me some feedback on what y'all believe Howie's going to do, or what he should do. Most importantly, there's a few different scenarios that's been thrown out there, that's been thrown out there as possibilities for Howie to gravitate towards. Safety, the kid out from the Jets, Woodland, something like that. I believe his name was mentioned at one time. The guy from the Miami Dolphins as a corner, edge rusher. They had another safety, a corner from Seattle. He was mentioned in for the Eagles, possible go after and get him. So hey, it's a lot of different scenarios that can happen with this Eagles team as we see it right now. There's a lot of different scenarios, but what is the main factor moving forward with them? What do you prioritize? What are they going to prioritize as far as the need moving forward? That's what I want to know. What do y'all think Howie's going to prioritize? Because that's the main deal right here. Whatever Howie prioritizes, it's got to be a substantial piece added moving forward. And I think this is the right time to strike in and picking up a trade or picking up another player to get them acclimated going forward for the second half of our season. Because whoever we bring in, they got to be getting them geared up for the second half and ladder on to the playoffs for that. So we got to get whoever it is up to speed to get our system down and keep this here thing rolling. So that's what we have to do. And that's what I believe Howie's going to do. I think Howie will definitely have um, a viable piece that's coming in. Is it going to be a big time name? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. With the way Myles Garrett's acting over there in Cleveland, I think that would have been somebody that I would like them to get, but that would have cost the whole stadium. So, but anyway, that's another topic with him over there in Cleveland with that disaster that's going on down there. But anyway, man, hit that like button, subscribe, like, tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sport, man. Come join the family, man. I truly would appreciate it if you come rock with me. Just talking Eagles, you know, giving you what I like, giving you what you want to hear, things that I pick up. I come on here and spread the news to my liking. So that's what I do. But until the meantime, between y'all, man, that's all I have for right now. I did want to talk a little bit about Howie, but I got some other things. I'll come back later on. We're on the second half of this segment and bring that up to y'all guys. So in the meantime, between time, man, y'all stay safe. God bless. Keep the main thing the main thing. And have an attitude of gratitude at all times. Born strong, come join the team. Love to have you aboard. Peace.